Alright, yo, what's going on everybody? It is Smitty back with another video, and in today's video guys, I'm going to be showing you how to get any global resource pack to work at all. If your resource pack is a subpacks folder, this will make it work, and yes, you can get capes, you can get a whole bunch of different, anything that has a subpack, you can get it working, 2022 working, completely free. This method is going to utilize an FTP server, which is why this video is so long, because I'm going to show you guys how to do this on Android, iPhone, Mac, and Windows, all 4 devices. All you have to do is have access to one of these devices to manage the files on your Xbox, and you will be able to get yourself some cool subpack resource packs. And in this example today, I'm going to be showing the animated cosmetics resource pack, which gives you capes that move and stuff, really cool, also like dragon wings and halos. Shout out to the creator of this pack, link to their YouTube channel in the description below, but this is the pack that I will be showcasing. But again, any pack at all will work the exact same way. The way that this method works is that we are going to use the FTP server to get access to our Xbox files, and then we're going to edit the manifest file inside of a texture pack to change its identity out with a global resource pack that we can download off the Minecraft marketplace. It may sound a little bit confusing, but I'm going to try my best today to explain it to you guys, and hopefully by the end of this video you will in fact have your packs. But the first thing I want to explain is how to use the links in the description below and how to get past things like link ties, because that is a common issue. So here's how you use links. So when you click a link in the description of this video right here, it's probably going to take you to a website right here called smittymods.com. Now it's very simple to go ahead and get the downloads that you want off this website. All you want to do is locate the file that you want to download in the description right here. Right here's a manifest file, which you're probably going to want to get for this video. And all you want to do is simply click on it once. The first time you click on it, it'll give you a pop-up. Go ahead and just close the pop-up. No need to do anything with that. Then you want to press the manifest file or your download again one more time. It'll give you a pop-up. Go ahead and close that. And then the third time, all you got to do is press it one more time, 3 times, and it will take you to your directed page. Just like that. Very simple to get past that website. And that is how you use the links on smittymods.com to get to your download destination. Now for some manifest file and texture packs, you will need to get past a site called Link4Ties. Now to get past Link4Ties, all you want to do, it'll look like this. You want to go to where it says free access with ads on the bottom right here. And once you press free access with ads on Link4Ties, it'll give you this screen right here. And basically it'll say complete these following steps, and you just need to complete the pop-ups that are there, and these are very easy. So the first one is discover interesting articles. All you gotta do is press on it and sit here for about 5 seconds and look at these articles. Don't press the articles. Sit here for 5 seconds and then press that X on the top right there to close out of the articles, and you'll see a check mark. The other one there is discover related topics. This one's very simple. You gotta press on it, then pick one of these topics, press one of them, and then go ahead and press the X on the top right, literally right away after you press on the topic. And just like that, you will be able to bypass Link4Ties. So press the X, you have 2 check marks, and then you can press right here where it says continue to the texture pack, to the manifest file, whatever you need to download. That's how you get past Link4Ties. Very simple. Just thought I'd get that out of the way right away because people seem to have issues with Link4Ties and links working, so that's how those work. But anyways, I'm now going to show you guys the first step to getting subpacks to work on your Xbox. We're going to start out by downloading the global resource packs that we need to swap out, and then we're going to go ahead and show you guys how to set up the FTP server, and then finally I'm going to show you guys how to edit the files using Android, Mac, Windows, all that. I'll have timestamps to everything in the description. Absolutely. Join my Discord for the best support, or leave a comment, and let's get right into this tutorial, starting with the first step. So the first step to this entire process of getting custom global resource packs is we need to first download the global resource packs that we want. Now this is very simple. Go ahead and load up Minecraft as you would any other day on your Xbox, and go to the marketplace right here and load up the marketplace. Once inside of the marketplace, you want to press Y. Very simply, go ahead and press Y to bring up the search bar, and then you'll be given the screen right here. From the screen, you want to go to this button right here, and you want to press on this button, and then it'll give you these drop down arrows. And from these drop down arrows, you want to go to where it says pack types right here, and you want to go to where it says textures, just like this, because we want texture packs. So go ahead and do that. Then what you want to do is hit B 2 times, and you want to go to this, back to this screen, and then you want to go to this button right here on the right side with this down arrow that says sort. And from sort, you want to go down to where it says low to high with the money range all the way on the bottom, and go ahead and press that button with the low to high money range, and that will send the cheapest packs to the top. Now after doing this, the 2 packs that you'll see on the top are called the Minecraft Classic Texture Pack and the Minecraft Texture Update Pack. Now these are both free custom resource packs that you guys are going to want to go ahead and install both these. But the thing is, if you want to buy other packs, every pack after these 2, you'll have to buy them if you want, or if you already have preset texture packs, I can make the manifest for you. But if you want to get any other texture packs, that will give you another slot pretty much to get another custom texture pack. So however many custom resource packs you want to use on a server, get that many global resource packs pretty much off this marketplace right here. But again, you have those 2 free options right there at the top. So you want to go ahead, press on the classic texture pack, get that one installing, and then go ahead and click on the texture update pack right there and get that one installing because they are free. And then of course, if you want any other one of these resource packs, just go ahead and do that. But yes, that's how you do that. Get those 2 free ones installing for sure though. That's what I'm going going to show in this video. Okay, a very easy first step, and our next step now is to download and install Durango FTP, which is the FTP service that we will be using on our Xbox to edit our files. So here's how you do that. So to do this and get the FTP file server, it's very simple. All you want to do from the home screen of your Xbox, go down to where it says My Games and Apps right here on the left side, because we need to go to the internet pretty much. Now from here you want to go to where it says Apps on the left again, scroll down to Apps, and then you want to go ahead and find Microsoft Edge right here, which comes pre-installed on every Xbox. So go ahead and find Microsoft Edge and click on that and get Microsoft Edge loading up. Give that a minute. I'm kind of on an old Xbox, so it's a little slow, but once Microsoft Edge loads up, what you want to do is go into the search bar in the top right here, and you want to type in this exact URL as I have it right here. gamer13.github.io. Make sure you type in this URL exactly as I have it. Pause the video, go ahead and make sure you have everything absolutely perfect right there. And once you have that entered in, you want to go ahead and press enter just like this. Then you will be loaded to this website right here. And from this website, there's a lot of cool tools you can check out, actually, if you want to check those out. But the one we want for this tutorial is Durango FTP, which is right down here at the bottom. So you'll see it, Durango FTP. And all you want to do is locate that box and go ahead and where it says download, press the download button on the box right here. You'll get this pop-up right here saying the site is trying to open the Microsoft Store, and that is perfect. That's where we want to go. Go ahead and press open on the Microsoft Store just like this. And then you'll see it load up the Microsoft Store. Now just a tip, if you get stuck on this step, if you start loading up the Microsoft Store and it just keeps loading forever and you can't find Durango FTP, that means that Durango has been removed, but it's only removed for a short period of time, and then the developers will get it put back up. So if you're stuck in an infinite loading screen after pressing this, just go ahead and wait, come back maybe like 5 hours later, check back like twice a day, as the developers will get Durango FTP put back up. But unfortunately right now it's not on the shop, so you will have to wait. Although at the time we're recording this, it is on the shop. So basically for a lot of people, it'll load up Durango FTP after you press that link just like this, and then you'll get this screen right here that says Durango, and just go ahead and get this app that it takes you to, get this free app that it takes you to, and get that installed, and go ahead and close out of Microsoft Edge or anything else, and then you will get Durango FTP installed onto your Xbox, which is awesome. So go ahead and get that done, and once that's done, go ahead and open up Durango FTP. So once Durango loads up, it is a fairly simple interface. It's a very simple app. Again, all it is just an FTP server that makes you so you can access your Xbox files from a second device. But on this screen, what you want to pay attention to is where it says addresses of this device right here. This is the important one right here, this 10.251.19.2. That's the address for me. This is your local Wi-Fi IP, I guess. You can share this. It doesn't really matter. You guys can't hack me. Go ahead and try. I might regret saying that later, but anyways, all you want to do is go ahead and take note of this number that has the periods in it. And again, the number below it, this very long number below it that I have with all the colons and stuff in it, that does not matter at all. You don't need to take note of that, just the one with the periods in it above. If you're connected to a Wi-Fi, you will have an address here, so make sure you're connected to a Wi-Fi. A LAN cable might not work, so just make sure you're connected to Wi-Fi. But yeah, go ahead and memorize, take a picture, write down this number, because this address is what we're going to need to enter on our phone or a computer later on to access this FTP device. It's the address of the server, so make sure you have this number written down. It's going to be a different number than on my screen. Your number will be different than mine, but go ahead, whatever yours is with the periods in it, go ahead and write that number down or memorize it. But anyways, once you've done that step, all you want to do is from the server, you want to go down to where it says start on the bottom left right here, and right as you press start, that basically turns on the FTP server. And what that means is that you can now connect to your Xbox files from a second device using any FTP app. But yeah, if you enter in that address, I'll show you guys how to do it soon. If all devices are on the same Wi-Fi, make sure that when you're trying to connect and edit your Xbox files, all devices are on the same Wi-Fi. Your Xbox has to be running with the FTP server started, and you have to have the correct IP entered. Make sure you're doing all these things every time you try to edit your Xbox files, otherwise you'll get like an error, timeout, error not connected. That is how you fix that issue. Everything has to be on the same Wi-Fi. Make sure you're doing that. But anyways, make sure you start up the FTP server now, and now we're going to go ahead and connect to this FTP server and edit some files on a second device. So if you're on computer, I have Windows, Mac, iPhone, and Android tutorials coming. Skip to whatever timestamp you need in the description, and let's get into it. So if you're going to connect to the FTP server using a Windows computer, this is the best method I would recommend. What you want to do is from your home screen on your Windows device, make sure your Xbox is running with the FTP server started, by the way, while you're doing this. You want to go to the bottom left and type in this PC right here in the search bar, hit enter, and it will take you to this screen right here on this PC. Now from this PC, you want to go and right click where it says this PC right here. And after you do that, you'll get this drop down arrow options right here. And from these drop down options, you want to pick add a network location. So go ahead and press on add a network location just like this. And then you'll get this screen right here and it'll say welcome to add a network. Yep. Go ahead and press next from this screen. And this is basically, you can see the words FTP. You want to go ahead and press next again once you get to the second screen right here. And none of these screens are important until you click next one more time and you get right here. It'll say internet or network address. And this is that address that we literally just wrote down that you need to enter in, but it needs to be in this format. You want to type in FTP : / and then the address of that the address that FTP showed. So again, mine was 10.251.19.2. You want to enter in your address, which will be different than mine, but that is is the format that you entered in, FTP://, and then your address that was shown on the FTP server on your Xbox. Right? Remember, make sure your Xbox is running while you're doing this. But go ahead and press next in the bottom right here to continue to the next page. And from here, it'll say this. Yep, that's perfect. Go ahead and press next yet again. And then from here, it'll say type a name for this network location. For the name, I usually just get rid of the IP and put Xbox, just so you know what it is. So go ahead and enter Xbox for that network name, just so you know what you're doing when you see it. You know what the name is. So type in Xbox, and then go ahead and press next yet again. After doing that, you'll get this screen right here, which basically says complete it. Yep, go ahead and press finish. And after you press finish, this is basically your FTP server. So this is where your Xbox files are. And from here, we are going to edit our files, edit our Minecraft files. I'll show you guys how to do that in a minute. Very cool, but just make sure you should see these files here. And then take note that on the left side of your screen right here, you will be able to see your Xbox FTP server. Mine is below my videos here, so anytime you want to access the server, go ahead, make sure your Xbox is running with the server started, and you can just press it right there on the left below the movies there for me, and it will give you your Xbox files pretty much. Alright, so now what we want to do is select which texture pack we want to actually get onto our Xbox. Any pack at all will work with this again, and for this video I'm going to be showcasing the animated cosmetics texture pack just because I know it works and it's really cool. It's got capes, halos, all those different things that you can choose from, so that is the pack that I will be showcasing in this video. So go ahead and press the link in the description, go through the steps, and it will take you to this MC Pedal page right here. But once you're at this page, what you want to do is scroll down to the bottom past all the information about the pack, and at the bottom you will see these two download links right here, and we only need one of these. We want the .mc pack download link, so go ahead and press the top link that ends in .mc pack just like this. Make sure you're not a robot right here. Go through the confirmation steps, wait a little bit for an ad to play, and once this gets to 100%, you want to go to where it says get downloads right here, this blue button. You want to press on that, and then right there you will see your MC pack files ready. Go ahead and press on the MC pack because that is the one that we want. So you press download on it, it will send it to your downloads folder just like this. You'll see it download a little bit, and then once it's done, what I like to do is actually drag it onto the desktop just so I can easily see it. So you'll see the .mc pack right here. Go ahead and drag that on your desktop just like this so that you can easily access it. So very simple first step. All we did was download the resource pack that we want to get on our server, and again, for this video we use the animated cosmetics, just a cool pack right there, so we have it downloaded on our desktop. Now what we need to do is download one other thing, and it is the ManifestUUID file that I will have linked to in the description also. Very simple. This basically just has all the identities of the global resource packs that you can pick from, choose, and swap out identities with. We'll explain later on, but what you want to do is click that link, go through the steps. It will take you to this MediaFire download page right here, and you want to go ahead and download this ManifestUUID download from right here, so get that going on your computer. So you press download, it goes into your downloads folder, and then again I just drag this onto the desktop also so I can easily access it. So from here, just go ahead and drag that next to that MC pack that we downloaded, so you have both of them nice and cleanly moved onto the desktop, and that is all that we need to do pretty much. And now we just need to go ahead and edit some manifest files, and I'll show you guys how to do that right now, but that is all that we need to download off the internet. So now what you want to do is access your My Files Explorer area right here. So it's right here. It says you click this button on the bottom, it says File Explorer. You can search it, you can also type in this PC, whatever, but you want to go ahead and press on this, and it will bring you to this screen right here. And from the screen you want to press where it says View right here on the top. Press the View button, and then once you press View, you want to go over to where it says File Name Extensions, and you want to make sure you have a check mark next to it so that we can see the .mc pack ending. So right here, make sure there's a check mark next to file name with extensions just like that, and then you can go ahead and close out of this browser, this pop-up right here. Now what we want to do is edit the files inside of our custom resource pack. So what you want to do is locate your MC pack that you downloaded, and you want to right click on it and go down to where it says rename down here. So you want to rename it, so click on it just like this. The button will be towards the bottom, and you press on that, and at the end it will say .mc pack, and you want to change that to a .zip. So change it to a .zip just like this instead of .mc pack, and then go ahead and press enter. And once you press enter, it'll give you this pop-up. Go ahead and press yes, and there you go. It will now be turned into a zip file after you press yes, and that is what we want. Just like that. Perfect. Now what we want to do is open up both these files. So go ahead and press on the zip file twice to open it up just like this to get the zip file open, and then press on the manifest.uuid JSON file right here to get that opened up also, and then just line them up next to each other nicely because we're going to need to edit some files here. Here's the manifest JSON over here. These are all the pack identities and stuff on the right side over here. I'll explain a little bit more in a second here, but what you want to do is locate the manifest.json file in your resource pack folder. Every single resource pack will have a manifest.json file, so if you don't see a manifest.json file in your resource pack folder over here, it's not a resource pack. So make sure you can get to where it says manifest.json and go ahead and open that manifest.json file up. It'll look exactly like this pretty much, very similar to this, and what you want to do is just go ahead and put these next to each other. So on the left we have the manifest.json file out of our resource pack, and then on the right we have the ManifestUUID information that we also downloaded off of MediaFire just like this. So these are the two things that we have to have downloaded, and now let's edit these files. So the first thing you want to do is locate the top UUID of your resource pack. So on the left I have my resource pack manifest. I'm locating the top UUID, and you want to take a look at the string of numbers and letters to the right of that in the parentheses, and that is the first thing that we're going to change out with the global resource pack that we want to swap it out with and trick Minecraft into thinking it is. So because the Minecraft Classic Pack, remember we downloaded that off the marketplace and it's free, that's the UUID that I'm going to be swapping this pack out with to trick Minecraft into thinking that our custom texture pack is the Classic Pack when it's truly not. So a very easy free way to swap it out here. So what we're going to do is copy the UUID from the ManifestUUID JSON file on the right, and we're just going to go ahead and simply paste that into the top UUID, only the top UUID in our manifest JSON on the left, just like this. So I copy the UUID from the right side and I go ahead and paste it into the left side there into our .json file, and that basically goes ahead. I press paste right there. Make sure you don't miss a letter or anything at all, otherwise it won't work. Everything inside the parentheses must be changed. And just like that, that will trick Minecraft into thinking that is the Classic Pack now with that identity, but we're not quite done yet. Now what we need to do is change the version of our pack. So right next to the name of all these packs, you will notice a version number right here, and that is also correlating to the manifest.json file on the left, and you want to go ahead and change both the version numbers on the left in our manifest.json file here to the version that is shown to the right of the pack's name. And I will show you how to do that right now. So you see it says 100. You want to go ahead and remember that and then go over to the manifest.json on the left, and you'll see right here the top version, it currently says 120, which is not correct. So we want to go ahead and change this to 100 so it matches the other side. But that is not the only version that we want to change. You want to go down here and you will see another version right here, and this version you also have to change to the one that correlates to the right side. So 100 again on this bottom version. So we change both the versions and we change the top UUID just like this, and we are almost done now. But anyways, just to recap, we swapped out the top UUID with the UUID of the global resource pack that we want to change it out with from the manifest UUID on the right. We changed both the version numbers to match the version shown to the right of the name of the pack that we want to use from the manifest UUID file. That is all that we did right there to swap out the identity, and that is basically a done pack right now. So you can go ahead and close out of this pack. Make sure you save it. I saved it onto the desktop right here, but just go ahead and save it. So I press save on the bottom right to save our new manifest onto the desktop like this. I drag the texture pack over, and we can actually go ahead and delete the manifest out of our texture pack because we have that new one. So go ahead and delete this one, and then go ahead and drag in the new one that is on the desktop now that you will see after we delete this one out. So you go ahead, press yes, and then there's that new manifest that we edited everything inside up on the desktop, and you can just go ahead and drag that into your resource pack just like this, and Minecraft will now be fooled into thinking this is the Classic Pack with a subpacks folder. Perfect. Once you've reached this step, you can go ahead and close out of everything. Close out of your folder right here. Close out of the manifest UUID JSON file. You can keep that on your desktop for later packs, but what you want to do is locate the zip folder of your resource pack that now has our new manifest inside of it, and we just want to go ahead and turn this back into an MC pack and then put it onto the FTP server, and then we will be done. So what you want to do is right click on the zip file like this, and you want to go down to where it says rename again, and we're going to go ahead and turn this back into MC pack by pressing rename. You want to take off the .zip on the end and go ahead and add .MC pack just like this. Press enter once you have .MC pack entered. It'll say this. That's completely normal. Go ahead and press yes to change the format of the file, and just like that you'll see the grass block back, and it will now be a .MC pack with that custom manifest edited, and now we can go to our FTP server. So make sure you have your Xbox running with Durango FTP started. All your devices have to be on the same Wi-Fi, and you will be able to access your FTP server down here. And from the FTP server, you want to go ahead and go to where it says local folder, and you want to press on local folder right here. After you press on local folder, you want to go ahead and find the Microsoft.Minecraft folder, which can be a little bit hard to find in here, but you'll find it. Microsoft.Minecraft, go ahead and press on that. And after that folder in here, you will see a local state folder, and you want to go ahead and press on the local state folder amongst these folders right here, local state. Then you want to go to where it says game right here. We want to go to games and press on games. Then inside of the games folder, you see com.mojang, press on com.mojang. And finally inside of com.mojang will be all of your Minecraft game files. And from these files we want to locate the resource_packs folder. If you're missing this folder, you can make a new folder on your desktop and drag it in here. Make sure you rename it to resource_packs on your folder, exactly how it's shown in this video, before you drag it into here, otherwise it won't work if it's not spelled correctly. But go ahead and locate the resource_packs folder and open up your resource_packs folder to locate your resource packs. Once you're inside of this folder, what you want to do is just simply go ahead and drag in that .mc pack that we edited into here, and it will just simply move itself onto your Xbox. Very simple, just drag and drop, and just like that you will now have your custom MC pack on your Xbox. So you can go ahead and close out of the FTP server, close anything on here, and I mean if you want to you can delete the MC pack off your desktop. It doesn't need to be there anymore, but we are now ready to go back to our Xbox. So now that we've edited the manifest file, we can go back onto our Xbox, and what you want to do is go ahead and press stop on Durango FTP to stop the FTP server. And then what you want to do is go ahead and close out of Durango FTP and load up a fresh Minecraft. Make sure it is a fresh Minecraft, quit Minecraft and load up a fresh one, just as you normally would. Go ahead and get to the menu screen just like this, and from the menu screen to apply our global resource pack, you want to go into the settings, and you want to press the settings button right here. After pressing settings, you want to scroll down on the left side to where it says global resources, and then because we activated the classic Minecraft pack, you want to go over to the right side, go down to where it says my packs, press on my packs, and then because we changed the classic manifest, go ahead and activate the classic texture pack, because that is one that contains our capes. Again, if you guys want to activate more global resource packs, swap out the manifest with those UUIDs, but we use the classic texture pack for this example. Then go ahead and press B and go back to the home menu as you usually would, and then that will basically load in the texture pack, and you won't notice anything yet because we use the animated cosmetics, which doesn't change anything at the home screen. But go ahead and join any online server or anything that you want here, the Hive for example, and you'll notice that once you load in, you will in fact have a cape on, which is really cool. Enjoy this one, guys. A very cool animated cape right here, and it kind of shows you how fast you're moving, which is a cool little touch there. I like that. And I know everyone's next question is going to be, how do I switch the capes around? And this process of switching the capes is very inconvenient, but I'm going to show you guys how to pick which sub pack you want to use, because each sub pack represents a cape. So here's how you change which sub pack you want to use. And just a warning, it can be kind of annoying, but here's what you have to do. So to pick which cape you want to use or which sub pack you want to use in your texture pack, we need to actually re-edit the manifest file on our computer, phone, tablet, whatever. And for this example, I'm going to be showing how to do it on Mac, but literally if you're on phone, it's the exact same thing that you have to do inside the manifest file. So go ahead and get back into your texture pack that you want to make global and open up the manifest file inside of it, and I'll show you guys what to do. So inside of your manifest file, you will see a subpacks right here, the subpacks heading, and below the subpacks are all the directories to the subpacks folders. Now the way that this works is the bottom subpack is the one that it defaults to. So you see they all have their own names here, and this bottom subpack, the cape speed, is the one that it auto directs to, because that is the bottom subpack. So you'll remember, once you load into the server there, you had the cape that shows your speed. That's this subpack right here. Now what we want to do to change this, let's say we want the creeper cape instead of the speed cape. What you want to do is we actually have to delete the speed cape out of the manifest folder in here, so that we basically put the creeper cape on the bottom. So what you want to do is from right here, this right bracket deal right here, I forgot the official name of it, you want to delete everything that I have highlighted right here up to that comma up there. So like this right bracket deal all the way up to the comma up here. I think I'm using the wrong terminology there, but everything that I've highlighted here, you want to go ahead and press the delete button from all this, and that will basically just completely get rid of the speed cape, and then that will default your texture pack to the creeper cape at the bottom, just like that. So I press delete, nothing's changed except we just got rid of that one sub pack folder out of there, just like that. And then that's basically all I have to do to pick whichever pack you want. Again, the pack on the bottom is the one that it auto defaults to. If you want to say, let's say we want the TNT cape, go ahead and press delete just like that, and that is how you do that. And then you can go ahead and close out of the manifest and just go ahead and change that into an MC pack and put it onto the FTP server, and that will work. So the bottom sub pack is always selected and used by the texture pack. So you can see here, I load back into the server and I had the TNT cape on because that was the bottom sub pack, just like that. And that is how you get that to work. It's very complicated, honestly, just to change the sub pack. Very annoying, but if you have any struggles, just let me know. Join my Discord, but that is how you do that. Let's move on to the next method on how to get texture packs with sub packs. So here's how you do this on Mac. So make sure you have your FTP file server running on your Xbox, and now go onto your Mac, and this is how we're going to connect to that FTP server by doing this. What you want to do is go into the description of this video, and I'll have a link to this website right here called Filezilla.com, and Filezilla just allows you to basically access the FTP file server. Perfect. So go ahead, and what you want to do from this website is click on where it says download Filezilla client, click that green button, and then on the left right here you'll see this leftmost option that is completely free. Go ahead and click on that green free button right there to get Filezilla downloading completely free onto your Mac, so we can connect to that server and edit those Xbox files. So after you press download, just go ahead and press allow. It'll give you the download options up into your top right to your downloads folder or whatever. Just go ahead and install that program as you would with any other program until you get Filezilla installed. And once you get it installed, you want to go ahead and locate it, and you want to go ahead and open it up. It looks like this with the F and the Z. Go ahead and press open just like this, and that will begin opening up Filezilla, and this is what it looks like right here. It's a very simple interface, and it's how you access the FTP server. So from the screen, what you want to do is locate in the top left where it says host. Now for host, you want to enter in that IP address that I told you to write down, memorize, or take a picture of. For me it was 192.168, the IP that was above all the colons and stuff with the periods in. You guys know what it is. Go ahead and enter in that IP address that I told you to memorize. Yours will be different than mine, so go ahead and enter that. Then what you want to do is go to where it says port on the right here, and all you want to do is enter 21 for port, and then go ahead and press quick connect just like this right next to port, and then that will basically connect you to the FTP file server if your Xbox is running, if you have the right IP entered, and if everything is on the same Wi-Fi, it will connect you to the FTP server. And then you will see right here, these are your Xbox folders right here, and that is absolutely fantastic. That's what you want to see. Perfect. That is the first step done, and now we need to go ahead and actually download whichever texture pack we want. So let's go ahead and download some stuff off the internet real quick. So again, for this video, I'm going to be showcasing the animated cosmetics. I'll link to this down in the description below, but this page, again, just a bunch of animated capes, pretty neat, and I think it's an overall good pack, so it's what I'll be showing today, and I know it works, even though every pack will work with this method. But from this page, what you want to do is go ahead and scroll down to the bottom to where it says the downloads right here, and you want to go ahead and locate the .mc pack ending download, which is the top link. And very simple, all you want to do is go ahead and click on this link to begin the process of downloading this device. It'll say please wait 100%, let that get to 100%, and then press the blue get downloads button right here. And after you press that blue get downloads button, it'll say files are ready, and go ahead and press the MC pack .mc pack top download link right there, and that will begin downloading onto your Mac computer just like this. And you'll see it in your downloads, and you want to go ahead and drag that onto your desktop just so you can easily see it. And there you go, you've downloaded the animated cosmetics .mc pack. That is step number one. Very simple. So there is one other thing that we need to download down in the description below, and it will be called the ManifestUUID .json file right here. Now what this file consists of is all the manifests, all the global manifests, UUIDs, all the identities of the global packs that I know of. So basically you'll see in a second here, but inside of this is the file that contains the information that we're going to swap out with our manifest file. So go into the description, go ahead, it'll take you to this MediaFire page right here, press the blue download button and go ahead and download that ManifestUUID file, and then drag it onto your desktop just like you did with the cosmetic capes there. And then put them right next to each other, because why not? And there you go, that's all that we need to download off the internet for now. So we've got our texture pack that we're going to make work globally, and then we got our manifest UUIDs. Now what we're going to do is make this .mcpack texture pack that we downloaded into a .zip and into a folder so that we can actually open it and edit the files in there. So go to where it says rename here after right clicking on it, click on rename, and from rename you want to go ahead and get rid of the .mcpack at the end, and you want to replace it with .zip just like this. So just replace it with .zip to change the file extension just like this, press enter, and after you do that you want to go ahead and press use zip just like this, because that's perfect. So press use zip, and then it'll give you this folder right here, and you want to go ahead and double click on that to get a folder to come out of it, and then you want to drag the folder, you can move the zip out of the way, and you just want this folder right here so we can open it up and edit the manifest. So you have this blue folder, perfect, go ahead and open that up and locate the manifest file inside. Every single texture pack is required to have a manifest file, so if you don't see a manifest file, something is wrong with whatever you've downloaded. But again, if it's a texture pack that is compatible with Bedrock Edition, it will have a manifest.json file right here in the texture pack folder. So go ahead and open up that manifest file like this, and you want to go ahead and move it over to the side because we do have to edit inside of this folder a little bit. So make sure to leave room for this other .json file that we're going to open up right here, because we're also going to open up this manifest UUID that we also downloaded. So go ahead and open that up. So we're going to have two notepad deals going on here. On the left, we've got our UUIDs, which is all the identities of the global resource packs. And then on the right side, we have our manifest file that we just downloaded for our texture pack, all right? Try to keep this very simple, because when people see a lot of text, they can get a little worried, but it's fairly simple. Here's the process that we need to do. So on the left right here, inside the ManifestUUID.json that you downloaded from MediaFire, you will see all the global resource packs that I have in here. If you don't see the global resource pack that you want to swap out, if you don't see the UUID in here, I can add it. Make sure to join my Discord and DM me. I'll for sure add your manifest. But I do have a lot of manifests in here, and remember those two, that classic Minecraft pack and the texture update pack that we downloaded off the marketplace, the two free packs that everyone should have. I have those right at the top so you can easily swap out the identities of those two right here. But you'll see, as you can see, basically the way that this works is it says Minecraft Classic Pack UUID. On the bottom is the UUID, which is the identity of the Minecraft Classic Pack, and to the right of the text there you see 100, that is the version of the pack. We just need to change out two simple things on our manifest file on the right by swapping out the UUID and changing the version. So I'm going to show you guys how to do that right now. Basically all we're doing is tricking Minecraft into thinking that our global resource pack is the Minecraft Classic Pack when it's really not. So the first thing we want to do is swap out the UUID of our top manifest. So what you want to do is, again, we want to trick Minecraft into thinking this is the Classic Pack, which is free off the marketplace. So you want to highlight the UUID right here, highlight all of it, make sure you get all of it, and you want to go ahead and copy that, Command C. And then after you do that, you want to go ahead and locate in your manifest file on the right now. You want to go ahead and on the top of every manifest file you'll see this, you will see a UUID right here. And followed by the UUID, you'll see quotation marks, and then you'll see a long string of numbers, and that is what we need to switch out. So go ahead and highlight that entire string of numbers, and then you want to go ahead and paste in the Minecraft Classic Pack UUID. And what I did there is I just changed the identity of this manifest pack. That's all I did. I changed the UUID so it now thinks that this pack is the Minecraft Classic Pack. So very simple. We just swapped out the top UUID. Again, in a manifest file there will also be a UUID on the bottom below the subpacks or by the modules down there. You don't have to change that one, just change the top UUID. Don't change both of them. Only the top UUID in the manifest file. But that's not the only thing we need to change. We also need to change the version of our pack. So to change the version of your pack, what you want to do is go back into the Minecraft UUIDs.json here, and again, to the right of every text, that's the version of the pack. It's 100 for the Minecraft Classic Pack. So very simple. All you want to do is go into your manifest.json file on the right now, and you want to change the version of your pack. So it's 120 here. I want to change it to 100, and when you change the version, you also want to change the bottom version down here. So it says 120 down here, and I also want to change this bottom version to change it into 100 also down here, because again, we want to change both the versions, but we only change the top UUID just like that. And this is a completed pack. Minecraft now thinks, because the version and the top UUID is correct, Minecraft now thinks that that is the classic Minecraft pack, when it truly isn't. It is our capes. So go ahead now and close out of this manifest.json file. Make sure it saves. We can close out of it. You can also close out of the manifest UUID file right here. You might as well keep that JSON file on the desktop because that can be important for later packs. But then again, you make sure that manifest file is inside this folder now, and all we need to do is turn this folder back into an MC pack and put it onto our Minecraft on Xbox, and then we are finished, alright? Here's how we do that. So the first thing we want to do is right click on the folder like this, and you want to go to where it says compress. We want to compress the folder into a zip file, so press compress once you see the drop down option right here. So we press compress, and then that will give you a zip file to come out of the folder. You can get rid of the folder now, we just need the zip file. Once you get the zip file, what you want to do is right click on it, and you want to go to where it says get info, and we want to get the info on the zip file right here. So press that, and it will give you this screen right here. Now from the screen, what we want to do is locate where it says name and extensions right here. So go ahead and press where it says name and extension, press the drop down, and we want to scroll all the way to the right of the name of this pack, and where it says .zip, we want to get rid of the .zip, and we want to replace it with .mcpack, because we're turning it back into .mcpack just like this. Go ahead and press enter, and then you want to press use .mcpack, and there we go. We now have an MC pack, which is the proper format that we need to put it into the FTP server as to get it to work. So now what I've done is open back up Filezilla, and I'm connected to my Xbox file server that I showed you guys how to make earlier, connected to the same Wi-Fi, and it's also running on my Xbox, so I can actually connect. Make sure you're doing that. But from these folders, what you want to do is go ahead and locate the local folder inside of your Xbox files. Find the local folder and press on that. After the local folder, we want to go ahead and find where it says Microsoft.Minecraft, which can be a little bit hard to find, but it's right here. Go ahead and find the Microsoft.Minecraft folder and open that folder up just like this. So we open up that folder, and it takes us to this screen right here, and we want to go ahead and find the local state folder from within these files right here, and you want to press on local state, then you want to press on games, then you want to press on com.mojang, and finally you will see in here you want to find the resource_packs folder. If you don't have this folder, you can make a new folder on your desktop, name it exactly resource_packs, all lowercase, and then you can drag it in here and that will work. But you want to find your resource_packs folder and go ahead and open that up. And then once you have that opened up, all you want to do is take that MC pack and you want to drag it in here just like this, and that will drag it into your resource_packs folder, which are your global texture packs. And there we go. That is absolutely fantastic. Perfect. Everything's in there. Everything's good. We are now ready to go back onto our Xbox, which should have Durango FTP running. Let's go do that. So now that we've edited the manifest file, we can go back onto our Xbox, and what you want to do is go ahead and press stop on Durango FTP to stop the FTP server. And then what you want to do is go ahead and close out of Durango FTP and load up a fresh Minecraft. Make sure it is a fresh Minecraft. Quit Minecraft and load up a fresh one, just as you normally would. Go ahead and get to the menu screen just like this, and from the menu screen, to apply our global resource pack, you want to go into the settings, and you want to press the settings button right here. After pressing settings, you want to scroll down on the left side to where it says global resources, and then because we activated the classic Minecraft pack, you want to go over to the right side, go down where it says my packs, press on my packs, and then because we changed the classic manifest, go ahead and activate the classic texture pack, because that is one that contains our capes. Again, if you guys want to activate more global resource packs, swap out the manifest with those UUIDs, but we use the classic texture pack for this example. Then go ahead and press B and go back to the home menu as you usually would, and then that will basically load in the texture pack, and you won't notice anything yet because we use the animated cosmetics, which doesn't change anything at the home screen. But go ahead and join any online server or anything that you want here, the Hive for example, and you'll notice that once you load in, you will in fact have a cape on, which is really cool. Enjoy this one, guys. A very cool animated cape right here, and it kind of shows you how fast you're moving, which is a cool little touch there. I like that. And I know everyone's next question is going to be, how do I switch the capes around? And this process of switching the capes is very inconvenient, but I'm going to show you guys how to pick which sub pack you want to use, because each sub pack represents a cape. So here's how you change which sub pack you want to use. And just a warning, it can be kind of annoying, but here's what you have to do. So to pick which cape you want to use or which sub pack you want to use in your texture pack, we need to actually re-edit the manifest file on our computer, phone, tablet, whatever. And for this example, I'm going to be showing how to do it on Mac, but literally if you're on phone, it's the exact same thing that you have to do inside the manifest file. So go ahead and get back into your texture pack that you want to make global and open up the manifest file inside of it, and I'll show you guys what to do. So inside of your manifest file, you will see a subpacks right here, the subpacks heading, and below the subpacks are all the directories to the subpacks folders. Now the way that this works is the bottom subpack is the one that it defaults to. So you see they all have their own names here, and this bottom subpack, the cape speed, is the one that it auto directs to, because that is the bottom subpack. So you'll remember, once you load into the server there, you had the cape that shows your speed. That's this subpack right here. Now what we want to do to change this, let's say we want the creeper cape instead of the speed cape. What you want to do is we actually have to delete the speed cape out of the manifest folder in here, so that we basically put the creeper cape on the bottom. So what you want to do is from right here, this right bracket deal right here, I forgot the official name of it, you want to delete everything that I have highlighted right here up to that comma up there. So like this right bracket deal all the way up to the comma up here. I think I'm using the wrong terminology there, but everything that I've highlighted here, you want to go ahead and press the delete button from all this, and that will basically just completely get rid of the speed cape, and then that will default your texture pack to the creeper cape at the bottom, just like that. So I press delete, nothing's changed except we just got rid of that one sub pack folder out of there, just like that. And then that's basically all I have to do to pick whichever pack you want. Again, the pack on the bottom is the one that it auto defaults to. If you want to say, let's say we want the TNT cape, go ahead and press delete just like that, and that is how you do that. And then you can go ahead and close out of the manifest and just go ahead and change that into an MC pack and put it onto the FTP server, and that will work. So the bottom sub pack is always selected and used by the texture pack. So you can see here, I load back into the server and I had the TNT cape on because that was the bottom sub pack, just like that. And that is how you get that to work. It's very complicated, honestly, just to change the sub pack. Very annoying, but if you have any struggles, just let me know. Join my Discord, but that is how you do that. Let's move on to the next method on how to get texture packs with sub packs. Okay, so now I'm going to be showing how to get global resource packs with sub packs folders working on iPhones. What you want to do is first download 2 applications for your iPhone, FTP Manager and FileMaster. I will have links to both of these in the description if you can't find them, but go ahead and get both these apps downloaded onto your phone, and we are going to have to use them, so get these downloaded. So the first app that we want to open up is called FTP Manager, so go ahead and open up FTP Manager after you get it installed, and then you'll be met with this screen right here. Now from the screen you want to press the plus in the top right, and we want to add an FTP server. So go ahead and press the plus, and then it'll say FTP right here, and you want to press on FTP, and then here it'll give you a few options. You want to go to where it says hostname.ip right here, and in the hostname.ip you want to enter in that IP address that I told you to take note of just like 2 seconds ago on that the address that the FTP server shows on your Xbox, that 192, whatever the address is for you. Go ahead and enter in that IP address right here. Again, it was the one that was shown on the right side of Durango FTP with the periods in it. Enter that here. And then also for the display name above the hostname IP, I put Xbox just so I know what the FTP server is. So above the IP, go ahead and enter Xbox in there so you know what that is. So Xbox IP, and then what you want to do is go down to where it says transfer mode right here and just put transfer mode to active, just like that. Press done on that, and that is basically all that you have to do. You can go ahead and press save in the top right now after you have all those things in and you're sure that you've entered them right. Go ahead and press save, and then that will add the FTP server onto your phone. And the way you access the server is just to simply press where it says Xbox right here, and then that will give you your Xbox files. And yeah, make sure your device is on, all devices have to be on the same Wi-Fi. Your Xbox has to be running with Durango FTP started, and you have to have the right IP entered to connect to the server. Otherwise, it'll say error, timed out. Make sure everything's on the same Wi-Fi. That's a big one. But after you have that FTP server set up, now what we want to do is download some things off the internet. So again, for this video, I'm going to be showcasing the Animated Capes MC Pedal Pack right here. Link to this in the description. As always, as I was showing at the beginning of this video, again, it comes with animated capes, halos, all those cool different things that we can get working on servers. What you want to do from this MC Pedal page is scroll down to the bottom where you see where it says downloads, and you want to press on the top download .mc pack right here. So go ahead and press on that .mc pack download, and once you do that, you'll get this screen right here saying, make sure you say you're not a robot, because you're not a robot. Pick the traffic lights out here. You guys can do this. Go ahead and verify that you are in fact a human, and then what you want to do is go ahead and wait for this ad to play and wait for this to get to 100%, and then it'll say get downloads right here, and you want to press on get downloads, and after you press on get downloads, it'll take you to these files ready, and you only need one of these. You want to press on the top .mc pack right here. That's the only one we want, so go ahead and press on the .mc pack on the top, and then that will say right here, do you want to download this? Go ahead and press the download button, because yes, we do want to download this. Then you will notice you can see the progress of your download in the top left right here where this arrow is. So you want to go ahead and press on that circle right there, and you want to go to where it says downloads from that drop down. And once you press on downloads, your download will be done. So you'll see it at the top right here, animated cosmetics, perfect. And then all you want to do is go ahead and press on the little spyglass thing over here to go ahead and locate your folder. So you press on the spyglass on the right there, and it'll take you straight to your downloads. And from your downloads page, you want to go ahead and locate your animated cosmetics. Everything's in alphabetical order here, so you'll find the animated cosmetics towards the top. You want to locate the folder just like this, .mc pack. And once you find it, you want to go ahead and hold down on it just like this. After holding down on it, you will get these options right here, and from these options you want to press where it says share on the bottom right here, and after you press share, it'll take you to this screen right here, and from the screen you want to scroll over on the second line of stuff right here, and you want to go to where it says more on the right side, and you want to press on more just like this. After you press on more, you want to scroll down through these apps, and you want to locate where it says FileMaster right here, because we want to move this to FileMaster, which is the other app that we downloaded. So go ahead and press on FileMaster, and then that will copy it into FileMaster just like this, and you will see it right there. That is perfect, and now we need to go ahead and download one more file to get this to work. So we're going to go back into Safari right now to download this ManifestUUID folder off of MediaFire.com. So basically I'll have a link to this in the description below, but go ahead and download this just like we did with the last pack. Press the blue download button. It'll send the download up to the top left here. After you press on download, after this download pop-up is done, you want to press on the blue circle up here in the top left, and once you press on that, you'll see these drop down arrows, and from the drop downs you want to press where it says downloads. And then once you press on downloads, you will see at the top of the downloads you'll see that ManifestUUID right here, and all you want to do is simply press on the middle of this one. Don't press on the hourglass, just press on this one, and it will pull up a screen like this. Once you see the screen, what you want to do is locate the top right, the share button right here, and you want to press the share button in the top right, just like this. And then again, it'll pull up this screen. You want to scroll over on the second line of stuff, and you want to go to where it says more right here and press on more from this app. And once you press on more, it'll bring up all these different apps, and you want to go ahead and locate FileMaster again from these apps. So go ahead and press on FileMaster. We're just moving this UUID into FileMaster just like this. And now you'll see in here your UUID and also your custom resource pack, which is perfect. But once you're at the screen, what you want to do is locate your .mc packs. Mine's on the left right here. Locate that .mc pack, and you want to press on it just like this. And then you want to go go to where it says rename because we want to rename this .mcpack. So press on rename, and then at the end of this, you'll see the file extension .mcpack. You want to go ahead and change this into a .zip. So just go ahead and make sure it ends in .zip because we want to open it up. So there you go, .zip. Go ahead and press confirm after you do that, and you'll see it change format like this. And then all you want to do is simply go ahead and press on it once, and that will basically go ahead and press confirm to unzip the folder also. And once you press confirm, you'll now see a brand new folder appears at the top right here, and that is your resource pack folder, and we can now go ahead and enter that folder, which we will do in just a second here. But before we open up that folder, we actually want to go ahead and locate the ManifestUUID that we also downloaded off of MediaFire right here, and you want to go ahead and open up the ManifestUUID. And basically inside of this pack is every single global resource pack that I have archived right here, and basically what this pack shows is every single global resource pack that you can get off the marketplace. It shows the pack's UUID and the pack's version number, which is what we're gonna have to swap out in our resource packs manifest file here, which I'll explain better in a second. But what you want to first do is locate the name of the global resource pack that you want to swap identities with to trick Minecraft into thinking it's your custom pack. So remember, right away in this video we downloaded the classic Minecraft pack for free and also the texture update pack for free, which are the top two manifests right here. But we're gonna go ahead and swap out with the classic manifest. So we're gonna trick Minecraft into thinking the animated cosmetics is the Minecraft Classic Pack globally. So what you want to do is locate the Minecraft Classic Pack UUID right here. And the first thing you want to take note of is where it says 100 right here. That is the pack version. All you gotta do is simply go ahead and remember it's 100 and just remember that in your mind because we're going to be entering that later. So just 100 for the Classic Pack. Very simple. Now below the version number right there, this long string of numbers and letters right here, this is the Minecraft Classics Pack UUID, which is the identity of the Minecraft Classic Pack. So what we actually want to do is go ahead and select all of this, and we want to copy this UUID because this is the UUID that we're going to have to trick Minecraft into thinking is our pack. So we're just going to go ahead and copy this. So select all of it and go ahead and press on copy right here in the top left, and that will basically save all the string of numbers and letters there, so we can just go ahead and paste that easily. So go ahead, select it all, make sure it's every letter, otherwise it won't work. Every letter has to be selected here from this line, and go ahead and press copy right there. So I have copied the long string of letters and numbers there. Now what you want to do is press close in the top left right here because we can now close out of that manifest UUID. So go ahead and press close, and then you want to go ahead and locate your resource pack folder that we created out of that zip file. So go ahead and locate it. It's on the top right for me, and you want to go ahead and open up your resource packs folder. Once inside of this folder, what you want to do is locate the manifest.json file of your pack because this is the pack's identity, and that's where we got to change. So you want to go ahead and open it just like this and press on it. Then you will be given this screen right here full of a whole bunch of crap right here, and it's going to be a little overwhelming, but I will show you easily what you want to edit. So go ahead and press on the top right where it says edit because we need to change a little bit of this manifest. So go ahead and press edit on the top right, and it might take you all the way to the bottom, but once it takes you to the bottom, go ahead and scroll up to the top because we want to start with the top. So the first thing we need to do is change out the top UUID. Now this is that string of numbers that we literally just copied 2 seconds ago. This is the UID. This is where we want to basically paste that string of numbers because what we're doing here is swapping out the identity of this pack with the classic pack. The UUID is the identification number pretty much that Minecraft is like, hey, that's what this pack is. And now we're going to go ahead and trick Minecraft into thinking it's a different pack. So you want to select every single letter and number inside of the quotation marks here next to the top UUID, just the top UUID. Make sure you're doing the top UUID. There's 2 UIDs. Don't do the bottom one, just the top one. Select every single letter and number inside of the quotation marks next to it, and then you want to go ahead and press paste to swap it out with the classic one that we copy and pasted from earlier. Alright, so we've now changed the top UUID, which is perfect. It now thinks that this is the Minecraft Classic Pack, but not quite yet, as we have to change 2 more things. We have to change the version number. So in every pack you'll notice a version number right here, and if you remember right away, I told you to remember next to the name of the Minecraft Classic Pack, the version was 100. That is what we need to remember right now, because in this version number on the top, we want to go ahead and enter in 100, just like this, exactly how I have it formatted here. But that's not the only one we want to change, because you also want to scroll down where it says modules here, go down where it says version down here, and you also want to change this version on the bottom. So we're changing the top UUID to the Minecraft Classic Pack, and then we're changing both the version types to the Minecraft Classic Pack version, but go ahead and keep the bottom UUID. You don't need to change the bottom UUID, but change the version types to 100 because it is the Classic Pack. So once you have all that done, you can now press the done button in the top right to complete your journey of editing this manifest file. So go ahead and press done in the top right, just like this, and then that will go ahead and close this almost. After you press close in the top left, it'll then close it. So you have everything entered in correctly. Press close in the top left, go ahead and back out one more, and you want to go back to this screen right here, the home screen. So once you're right here, you want to locate that zip file that we made earlier, and you actually want to go ahead and delete this zip file by holding down on it like this, and then go ahead and press delete out of these options that come out of the drop down arrow. So go ahead and get rid of that zip file that we made earlier, and then you want to go back to the folder of your resource pack that we just edited the manifest file in. You want to hold down on it, and then you'll see these options right here, and from these options you want to go ahead and press on where it says zip, because we want to turn this into a zip file now. So go ahead and zip this folder into a zip file, just like this. Once you have this zip file, we want to turn this zip file into a .mcpack again, so go ahead and locate the zip file that you just made, and you want to hold down on it, it again, and you want to go again to where it says rename, and we want to rename this one more time. So go press rename. At the end it'll say .zip, and you want to change that .zip to .mcpack, just like this. So it now ends in .mcpack, and we want to change that file extension back into .mcpack, the original format that we found it in. So go ahead and press confirm after you've done that, and then it will now turn back into a question mark. But once it's back into .mcpack, what you want to do is hold down on it again right here, the question mark, and you want to go to where it says share to in the top right here, and we want to go ahead and click on the share to option right here. And once you press on that, it'll give you these options again, and you want to scroll over in the second line of apps again, and you want to go to where it says more, and you want to press on more, and this time we want to share this folder into FTP Manager. So you want to go and from these apps locate FTP Manager and press on FTP Manager just like this. And now again, it'll take you to this screen right here, it'll say save to, and in the bottom of your connections you will see your Xbox. Now make sure you have your Xbox running with Durango FTP started, and your phone has to be on the same Wi-Fi as your Xbox in order to connect to the FTP server. But go ahead and press on Xbox right here, the FTP server that we made earlier. So press on this. After you do that, it'll take you to this screen right here, and from the screen you want to go to where it says local folder right here, and we want to access our local folder. So press on local folder. After that, you want to find the Microsoft.Minecraft UWP folder, which can be a little hard to find, but it will be there. Microsoft.Minecraft UWP. Press on that folder just like this. Then what you want to do is locate the local state folder right here, fourth one down, and you want to press on local state. After you press on local state, you'll get this option right here. Press on games in the top. Then after games, you want to go ahead and press on com.mojang after that. And then finally, inside of com.mojang are all of your Minecraft folders pretty much. And we want to go ahead and locate the resource_packs folder. If you're missing the resource_packs folder, you see that plus sign in the top right. Press that plus sign in the top right and add a new folder in here. And make sure you call it exactly how it's shown on the screen. Resource_packs, all lowercase, because we need to have this pack in here. And this is where our global resources are stored. So what you want to do is locate this folder right here, resource_packs, all lowercase, and go ahead and press on that one. So we are now inside of our resource packs folder, and once inside of here, what you want to do is press where it says save in the bottom right here, because this is the folder that we want to save it into. So go ahead and press save, and after you do that, it'll say copying to right here. It'll give you a little progress update, and it won't give you a notification when it's done, but it will basically finish itself just like this. And once you've done that, it is copied it to your Xbox, and you are now good to go back onto your Xbox. Everything is well in life. Now let's go back to our Xbox. So now that we've edited the manifest file, we can go back onto our Xbox, and what you want to do is go ahead and press stop on Durango FTP to stop the FTP server. And then what you want to do is go ahead and close out of Durango FTP and load up a fresh Minecraft. Make sure it is a fresh Minecraft, quit Minecraft, and load up a fresh one, just as you normally would. Go ahead and get to the menu screen just like this, and from the menu screen to apply our global resource pack, you want to go into the settings, and you want to press the settings button right here. After pressing settings, you want to scroll down on the left side to where it says global resources, and then because we activated the classic Minecraft pack, you want to go over to the right side, go down where it says my packs, press on my packs, and then because we changed the classic manifest, go ahead and activate the classic texture pack, because that is the one that contains our capes. Again, if you guys want to activate more global resource packs, swap out the manifest with those UUIDs, but we use the classic texture pack for this example. Then go ahead and press B and go back to the home menu as you usually would, and then that will basically load in the texture pack, and you won't notice anything yet because we use the animated cosmetics, which doesn't change anything at the home screen. But go ahead and join any online server or anything that you want here, the Hive for example, and you'll notice that once you load in, you will in fact have a cape on, which is really cool. Enjoy this one, guys. A very cool animated cape right here, and it kind of shows you how fast you're moving, which is a cool little touch there. I like that. And I know everyone's next question is going to be, how do I switch the capes around? And this process of switching the capes is very inconvenient, but I'm going to show you guys how to pick which sub pack you want to use, because each sub pack represents a cape. So here's how you change which sub pack you want to use. And just a warning, it can be kind of annoying, but here's what you have to do. So to pick which cape you want to use or which sub pack you want to use in your texture pack, we need to actually re-edit the manifest file on our computer, phone, tablet, whatever. And for this example, I'm going to be showing how to do it on Mac, but literally if you're on phone, it's the exact same thing that you have to do inside the manifest file. So go ahead and get back into your texture pack that you want to make global and open up the manifest file inside of it, and I'll show you guys what to do. So inside of your manifest file, you will see a subpacks right here, the subpacks heading, and below the subpacks are all the directories to the subpacks folders. Now the way that this works is the bottom subpack is the one that it defaults to. So you see they all have their own names here, and this bottom subpack, the cape speed, is the one that it auto directs to, because that is the bottom subpack. So you'll remember, once you load into the server there, you had the cape that shows your speed. That's this subpack right here. Now what we want to do to change this, let's say we want the creeper cape instead of the speed cape. What you want to do is we actually have to delete the speed cape out of the manifest folder in here, so that we basically put the creeper cape on the bottom. So what you want to do is from right here, this right bracket deal right here, I forgot the official name of it, you want to delete everything that I have highlighted right here up to that comma up there. So like this right bracket deal all the way up to the comma up here. I think I'm using the wrong terminology there, but everything that I've highlighted here, you want to go ahead and press the delete button from all this, and that will basically just completely get rid of the speed cape, and then that will default your texture pack to the creeper cape at the bottom, just like that. So I press delete, nothing's changed except we just got rid of that one sub pack folder out of there, just like that. And then that's basically all I have to do to pick whichever pack you want. Again, the pack on the bottom is the one that it auto defaults to. If you want to say, let's say we want the TNT cape, go ahead and press delete just like that, and that is how you do that. And then you can go ahead and close out of the manifest and just go ahead and change that into an MC pack and put it onto the FTP server, and that will work. So the bottom sub pack is always selected and used by the texture pack. So you can see here, I load back into the server and I had the TNT cape on because that was the bottom sub pack, just like that. And that is how you get that to work. It's very complicated, honestly, just to change the sub pack. Very annoying, but if you have any struggles, just let me know. Join my Discord, but that is how you do that. Let's move on to the next method on how to get texture packs with sub packs. Alright, so now I'm going to show you guys how to get custom texture packs downloaded to your Xbox globally on Android. Now to do this we need 3 applications. One is AndFTP, one is FileManager Plus, and the other one is MyFiles. Now MyFiles comes with all Android devices, so don't worry about that, but for AndFTP and FileManager I have links in the description to those applications if you need to find them, if you can't find them on the Play Store. But go ahead and get all these applications installed just like this. And once you have these apps installed, the first one that we're going to open up is called AndFTP, so go ahead and open up AndFTP after you have it downloaded, and you'll be met with this screen right here. And at the top of the screen in the middle you'll see this little plus sign on here, and you want to go ahead and press that plus sign because we want to add our server. So go ahead, press the plus sign, then you'll get this screen right here. What you want to do is go to where it says host name right here, and you want to type in that IP address that was on your Xbox, the 192.168. whatever that was shown on the Durango FTP on your Xbox. Pretty much put that into the host name. That's pretty much just your local IP. But after you do that, you want to go down to where it says port right here, and you want to put in 21 for the port, just like this. Always make sure that says 21. Then what you want to do is go to the bottom middle here, and you want to go to where it says save, and it'll say, do you want to name it? Go ahead and rename that to Xbox or Xbox One, just so you know what it is, and just go ahead and press OK on that after that. So you go ahead and press OK, and then after that it'll say successfully saved your device, the FTP server. Perfect. Go ahead and press OK on that also. And once you do that, you will then see your server right here in the middle of the screen. Every single time you load up this application, you will see your Xbox One FTP server right here. And just remember, every time you want to access this server to edit your Xbox Minecraft files, you want to make sure that you have your Xbox One on and running that FTP server connected to the same Wi-Fi as your phone. But anyways, once you have that process done of setting up the FTP server, now what we want to do is go onto the internet and we want to pick out a global resource pack to make globally. So for this video, again, I'm showing the animated cosmetics pack right here, which is pretty cool. It's got capes, armor, halos, all those cool things you can choose from. And we want to go to this MC pedal page, link in the description below. And you want to scroll down to the bottom of it to where it says downloads right here. And once you get to where it says downloads on the bottom, you want to press the top download link where it says .mc pack and go ahead and press on that. Go ahead and do that. It'll give you this screen right here that pretty much says you're not a robot. Go ahead and confirm that you are in fact a human. And then what you want to do is actually wait until this gets to 100% right here. So go ahead and wait for a little bit. It'll get to 100%. Then it'll give you this blue download button right here, and you want to press where it says get downloads, and then it'll say files ready right here, and you want to press just the top file .mc pack. It'll say files ready. Go ahead and press the top .mc pack download link just like this. So you press on that link, it'll take you to this page right here. Actually, it won't take you to a page. It'll just say downloading in the bottom right here. It'll basically tell you that your download is completed in the bottom of your screen right there on Android, and that's how you know that it's downloaded to your device. So perfect. You now have that animated cosmetics on your Android device, which is perfect. Now we need to go ahead and download one more thing, which is the ManifestUUID file from MediaFire.com, which I will also have a link to in the description below. So go ahead and press on that. It'll take you to this MediaFire download page right here. And from this website, we want to go ahead and press the blue download button and also get this downloading onto our device. So I press the blue download button just like that, and then again on the bottom of your screen you will see the download progress of that file. It'll say downloading, it'll say it's finally done right there, and that is perfect. You now know, once you have that check mark right there, that you have in fact downloaded both the resource pack that you want to edit and this ManifestUUID, which is perfect. Now we have to go ahead and open up FileManager Plus, which was the other application that I told you to get off the Play Store. So go ahead and get the FileManager Plus app. So once inside of FileManager Plus, you will be met with this screen right here, and from the screen you want to press where it says main storage right here. So we press on main storage in the top left. Now from this page you want to press where it says downloads right here towards the middle of your screen. So locate where it says downloads, and you want to go ahead and press on that folder just like this. And then inside of this downloads folder we will in fact see both the things that we just downloaded, both our MC pack and our .json file in here, which is perfect. But the first one we want to locate is our animated cosmetics.mc pack right here. So go ahead and hold down on this to highlight this animated cosmetics in the middle of the screen. And once you do that, you will see in the middle of the screen at the bottom, it'll say rename, and we want to press where it says rename down there. Then it will bring up this prompt right here. Now from this prompt, what you want to do is go all the way to the end of it, and at the end it'll say .mc pack. We don't want that. What you want to do is delete where it says .mc pack, and you want to make it end in .zip because we want to change the file extension for this folder. So go ahead and change it to .zip, and once you press .zip and it ends in .zip, go ahead and press OK, and then that will change it into a zip file, which is what we need. That's perfect, but before we open up that .zip file, we want to go ahead and locate the ManifestUUID JSON file that we also downloaded right here, and you want to highlight that one and go ahead and open up the ManifestUUID file, which when that happens, you'll be met with this screen right here, which can be a little bit overwhelming, but I will explain to you what all this means in here. Basically, what this file shows is the Minecraft pack name. So remember those global resource packs? I told you to get the Minecraft Classic Pack and the Minecraft Texture Update Pack, which are the top 2 packs shown here. It basically shows the identity of those packs and the version number of those packs to the right of the pack's name. So remember, in this method, we are swapping out identities of our custom resource packs manifest with the manifest of the global classic Minecraft pack, which I'll show you how to do that right now. But basically what we want to do is first locate the classic pack, which is the global resource pack I'm going to be showing in this video. If you have any of these other global resource packs, you can do it the exact same way, and you can have as many packs as you want if you have multiple global resource packs. But anyways, locate the Minecraft Classic Pack right here, and the first thing we want to locate is this long string of letters and numbers below it, which is the UUID, or the identity of the Minecraft Classic Pack. So go ahead and you want to select all these numbers, highlight all of them. Make sure you get all of them, otherwise it won't work. So I'm going to highlight all of them just like this, and then I'm going to go to where it says copy right here, and we want to copy this long string of letters and numbers. So after I press copy, I have all those letters and numbers saved into my phone so I can paste it later, but there's one more thing we want to take note of, and that is the pack version, which is right of the pack name. So for the Minecraft Classic Pack, it says 100. That is the pack version, and you want to go ahead and remember that for the Minecraft Classic Pack, because we're going to have to enter 100 later on. So remember, we copied the UUID, and now you want to remember 100, and now we can go ahead and close out of this ManifestUUID JSON file in the top left here, and now we can go back into our zip file. So go ahead and select your zip file from the options right here, and go ahead and open up that zip file just like this by pressing on it, and once inside you will see this screen right here, and from the screen inside the zip we want to find the manifest.json file. Every single resource pack will have a manifest.json file. If it's not here, it's not a resource pack. So there's the manifest.json file. Go ahead and press on that, and once you open that up, you'll be met with this screen right here, which can have a lot of letters, numbers, and stuff. Can be a little overwhelming, but I will show you what you want to look for once you are inside of this pack. So the first thing we want to do is swap out the top UUID inside of this manifest file with the UUID that we just copied out of the UUID JSON file earlier, which is the classic pack UUID. So locate where it says UUID here on the top, and you want to go where it says this long strand of letters, numbers here in these quotation marks. You want to select all of them and delete them, and this is where we want to paste in that UUID that we just copied earlier from the JSON file like 2 seconds ago. So go ahead, delete all these numbers up here, and then go where it says paste, and you want to paste in all these letters and numbers that we copied from the earlier file, and this will now trick Minecraft into thinking that this is the Minecraft Classic Pack when it truly is not. It is our custom global resource pack. And make sure you're only changing the top UUID inside of this manifest file, not the bottom one, just the top one all the way located up here. But now we're almost done, trust me. There's only 2 quick things that we need to change, and that is the version number of the pack. So if you remember, when it said Classic Minecraft Global Pack, remember it said 100 next to it. That is the version number. And inside this manifest file now, you'll see where it says version on the top. You want to go to where it says 120 right here, and you want to change that to 100 because that matches the Minecraft Classic Pack version number. And then you want to go down to below where it says modules here, and you want to go to the bottom version number, and you want to change where it says 120 here to also 100. So we change only the top UUID, and then we change both the version numbers to fit the version number shown in the Minecraft Classic Global Pack, which is shown to us in the manifest.UUID.json file, which we downloaded off the internet, off Mediafire. And now once you've got this far, what you want to do is press the back button in the top left, and it says confirm. Make sure you save this so you don't have to do this again. Save your changes just like this after pressing the back button. Give it a second to load, and then you can press back again and completely close out of that zip file just like this. And you've now changed your manifest inside of your custom resource pack, and now all we have to do is simply change this .zip file back into .mc pack, put it on the FTP server, and we are done. So let's show you how to do that right now. Alright, so what you want to do is locate your .mc pack, highlight it by holding down on it just like this, the animated cosmetics that we have edited everything in, and you want to hold down on it, and you want to go to where it says rename right here. So go ahead and press on rename in the middle of your screen. After that, you want to go to the end of it where it says .zip, and you want to change that to .mc pack because we no longer want a .zip. Change that into .mc pack just like this. Go ahead, do that, and once you have that done, go ahead and press OK. Just make sure it ends in .mc pack, and then it should change back into this file format, which is perfect. And now we have finally reached the time we can go back onto AndFTP. So go ahead and go back onto the application AndFTP. Just go straight onto it, and you'll be met with this screen right here. So from the screen, what you want to do is press on your Xbox FTP file server that we made earlier, and once you do that, you will be met with this screen right here, which says username, login, password, authentication. Now what you want to do to get past this is go onto your Xbox, and you just want to check to make sure in Durango FTP there'll be a checkbox right here next to allow anonymous, and you actually want to go ahead and uncheck this box so allow anonymous is off, and then below that you'll see the username FTP and the password FTP below that. So go ahead, have allow anonymous off, go ahead and start the FTP file server again, and then try to connect again. And once you get to the screen right here where it says authentication, enter in FTP all lowercase for both the username and the password, and then press OK right here, and then that will actually get you onto the server. So that's what you have to do to get, that's the password and username that you have to enter in here to get onto the next screen. But once you're on the screen, what you want to do is locate where it says local folder right here, and you want to press on local folder. After you press on local folder, you want to find your Microsoft.Minecraft UWP folder, which will be in here. Kind of hard to find, but it will be here. Go ahead and find that folder, Microsoft Minecraft UWP, and select that. Once inside of this folder, you'll see these options right here, and you want to locate the local state folder from these options. So go ahead and press on local state. Then you want to press where it says games in the top. After you press on games, you'll see com.mojang, and you want to go ahead and press on where it says com.mojang. And inside of this will be all of your Minecraft folders, and we want to go ahead and locate the resource_packs folder. If you don't have the resource_packs folder, press the 3 dots in the top right, and you should be able to add a folder. And you can add in the folder yourself, and make sure you have it named completely how it's shown on screen here, all lowercase resource_packs, and it will work the exact same. But go ahead and locate the resource_packs folder and go ahead and open that up. So once you're inside of the resource_packs folder, you want to see this button in the top left that looks like a phone. You want to press on this button right here all the way to the left of these top options, and once you press on this button, you'll be met with this screen right here. Now from these folder options, what you want to do is locate where it says download right here, and you want to press on the downloads folder and open that up. So you press on download, and then in here you will see your cosmetic capes .mc pack right here, which is perfect. That's what we want. You want to go ahead and hold down on this .mc pack, which is the custom global resource that we edited this whole time. Go ahead and hold down on it or select it, and once you have that selected, you want to press the second button in the top right. Kind of looks like an upload button. You want to press it right here. You want to go ahead and press that upload button, and that will basically say upload this. Yes, go ahead and press OK. And once you press OK, finally that will upload your .mc pack onto the FTP server. It'll say upload complete. Perfect. Go ahead and press OK on this, and then just like that, once you're done and you press OK, you can go back to wherever you want, but you now have your .mc pack on the FTP server, which we have finally completed, and you are now good to go back onto your Xbox after doing this. So now that we've edited the manifest file, we can go back onto our Xbox, and what you want to do is go ahead and press stop on Durango FTP to stop the FTP server. And then what you want to do is go ahead and close out of Durango FTP and load up a fresh Minecraft. Make sure it is a fresh Minecraft, quit Minecraft, and load up a fresh one, just as you normally would. Go ahead and get to the menu screen just like this, and from the menu screen, to apply our global resource pack, you want to go into the settings, and you want to press the settings button right here. After pressing settings, you want to scroll down on the left side to where it says global resources, and then because we activated the classic Minecraft pack, you want to go over to the right side, go down where it says my packs, press on my packs, and then because we changed the classic manifest, go ahead and activate the classic texture pack, because that is one that contains our capes. Again, if you guys want to activate more global resource packs, swap out the manifest with those UUIDs, but we use the classic texture pack for this example. Then go ahead and press B and go back to the home menu as you usually would, and then that will basically load in the texture pack, and you won't notice anything yet because we use the animated cosmetics, which doesn't change anything at the home screen. But go ahead and join any online server or anything that you want here, the Hive for example, and you'll notice that once you load in, you will in fact have a cape on, which is really cool. Enjoy this one, guys. A very cool animated cape right here, and it kind of shows you how fast you're moving, which is a cool little touch there. I like that. And I know everyone's next question is going to be, how do I switch the capes around? And this process of switching the capes is very inconvenient, but I'm going to show you guys how to pick which sub pack you want to use, because each sub pack represents a cape. So here's how you change which sub pack you want to use. And just a warning, it can be kind of annoying, but here's what you have to do. So to pick which cape you want to use or which sub pack you want to use in your texture pack, we need to actually re-edit the manifest file on our computer, phone, tablet, whatever. And for this example, I'm going to be showing how to do it on Mac, but literally if you're on phone, it's the exact same thing that you have to do inside the manifest file. So go ahead and get back into your texture pack that you want to make global and open up the manifest file inside of it, and I'll show you guys what to do. So inside of your manifest file, you will see a subpacks right here, the subpacks heading, and below the subpacks are all the directories to the subpacks folders. Now the way that this works is the bottom subpack is the one that it defaults to. So you see they all have their own names here, and this bottom subpack, the cape speed, is the one that it auto directs to, because that is the bottom subpack. So you'll remember, once you load into the server there, you had the cape that shows your speed. That's this subpack right here. Now what we want to do to change this, let's say we want the creeper cape instead of the speed cape. What you want to do is we actually have to delete the speed cape out of the manifest folder in here, so that we basically put the creeper cape on the bottom. So what you want to do is from right here, this right bracket deal right here, I forgot the official name of it, you want to delete everything that I have highlighted right here up to that comma up there. So like this right bracket deal all the way up to the comma up here. I think I'm using the wrong terminology there, but everything that I've highlighted here, you want to go ahead and press the delete button from all this, and that will basically just completely get rid of the speed cape, and then that will default your texture pack to the creeper cape at the bottom, just like that. So I press delete, nothing's changed except we just got rid of that one sub pack folder out of there, just like that. And then that's basically all I have to do to pick whichever pack you want. Again, the pack on the bottom is the one that it auto defaults to. If you want to say, let's say we want the TNT cape, go ahead and press delete just like that, and that is how you do that. And then you can go ahead and close out of the manifest and just go ahead and change that into an MC pack and put it onto the FTP server, and that will work. work. So the bottom sub pack is always selected and used by the texture pack. So you can see here, I load back into the server and I had the TNT cape on because that was the bottom sub pack, just like that. And that is how you get that to work. It's very complicated, honestly, just to change the sub pack. Very annoying, but if you have any struggles, just let me know. Join my Discord, but that is how you do that. Let's move on to the next method on how to get texture packs with sub packs. So now I'm going to show you guys how to check the version number of your global resource pack, because global resource packs do get updated, and once they do, I do have to update them on the UUID from Mediafire.com to keep them up to date, otherwise they won't work. So again, to check the version number of your pack to make sure you keep it up to date, you might have to change it in the manifest file every now and then. What you want to do is from the menu screen, go to where it says settings. After pressing on settings, you want to go down to where it says global resources right here, and then you want to go down to where it says my packs, and you want to locate the pack that you want to use. So for this example, we're going to use the texture update pack, and what you want to do is click on it and go ahead and press activate on the pack that you want to check the version of. Then you want to go to where it says active packs right here, and you want to locate the texture update pack that we just added, and you want to go to the right here where it has this check mark, and you want to press on the check mark, and then once you press on that check mark, it'll show the pack information. What this tells you at the top right here is the pack ID, which is the UUID. That will never change, but the pack version right there you want to pay attention to, that can be updated, and you want to make sure that your manifest, if your packs quit working for some reason, they're probably out of date, so check the pack version right there, and then you have to go and edit your manifest files and update your pack. Right here it's 107, which is as I have it in the UUID manifest, so it's fine for now, but if this pack ever updates, you can check the version of the pack right here, and then you can go ahead and fix your manifest if the pack stopped working randomly. This would be why. Alright, well that was an absolute nuke of a video. Hopefully it helped you guys out. Appreciate all of you. Enjoy the packs, and until the next one, guys, it's been Smitty. Peace.